Since we're going down memory lane, I saw a piece today by Charlie Sykes, who was the most virulent of right-wing talk show hosts back in the day on Madison. I don't know if he was in Madison, Wisconsin. He was out of Wisconsin. I'm quite sure of it. And I was aware of him back in my radio days. He was not on Team Trump, and he got chewed up. I think it was in 2015, maybe it was. He got chewed up and essentially went into early retirement from his radio show. And then decided, I'm getting more play on places like MSNBC as an apostate. And of course, everybody loves an apostate, right? I mean, that's how Dave Rubin has made his whole business. Formerly of the left, and now I'm on the right because they left me. I didn't leave them, that whole thing. And Charlie Sykes wrote this piece of bemoaning the liberals who are turning on Liz Cheney. And I will say kudos to those liberals who are turning on Liz Cheney.
You're heading in the right direction.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Again, happy for the work she's doing on the January 6th commission.
Happy to wield her Republicanness for good for once.
And that does not make her a good person. That does not make her any less culpable for the project which brought us Donald Trump. And it was exactly her project. She voted with Donald Trump well into the 96, 97, 98%. She is a hardcore right-winger. And frankly, I don't believe that she gives two rats' asses about our democracy. Her father was a famous Straussian who developed the unitary executive theory. If there was ever a group of authoritarians who had been within our government, it would be the first one you would choose was Dick Cheney. And I don't think the father's sins necessarily go to the daughter, but she has in no way ever attempted to disown that. I've just been informed that two rats' asses are a lot of rats' ass, but they're tiny asses. And so just to be clear on that, here is a clip. What clip is this?
This is just the start of it.
Oh, this is just the start of the clip. Okay, here is a clip of her 2 years ago. No, I'm sorry. 3 years ago, glomming on to the whole fake story about Virginia allowing for the killing of babies after they've been born. Here she is.
And that's to make sure that every American understands what today's Democrat Party stands for with respect to babies and with respect to the murder of babies. We have seen now in states across the country the introduction of legislation that would enable the killing of babies. This is not about abortion. This is about killing babies after they are born. And it is the face of pure evil. And you've seen the leadership of the Democrat Party here on the Hill remain silent while elected leaders, including the governor of Virginia, described in very cold clinical terms how he would, in fact, facilitate the murder of a baby that had already been born. And I want to say personally, as a mother, I'm the mother of 5 kids. I've delivered 5 babies. And the idea that we have to say today to mothers all across this country that we've got to describe what the Democrats are doing is really horrific. And I want to ask mothers across this country to join with us to make sure that we don't see our maternity wards turned into killing fields, which is what the Democrats would do if we don't stop this. So we are absolutely dedicated to stopping this, dedicated to protecting the most vulnerable among us, which are the unborn, and the notion that we're having a debate about whether or not you should be able to kill babies is, as I said, absolutely horrific.
So there it is. I mean, you know, we could probably find a whole host of issues where she is saying, you know, something equally as outrageous and in non-democracy promoting, as it were. And look, she's going to be useful for another couple of months at best in terms of the January 6th hearings. And if the Democrats lose the House, she loses her value. And it's important for people to remember that just because she is pursuing the pursuit of her political fortune is aligned momentarily with yours or the Democrats or whomever's, that doesn't mean that you should expend resources on that. Understand, she's doing this because it helps Liz Cheney. She's doing this because she has no other options. She made a bet following January 6th, and she realized that she had gone too far out on the ledge to turn back. Mitch McConnell did it. Remember the first couple of days? He's like,
Yeah.
Donald Trump and her. And then he just immediately backtracked. Kevin McCarthy did too. They all, turned quick. She couldn't. She thought she was placing the best bet. Now she's pursuing it to its natural conclusion. And she's hoping it's going to pay off for her in the future. Do not forget who she is.
I mean, for the daughter of Dick Cheney to be talking about killing fields like that is
Yeah.
Rich.
And what was Liz Cheney's vote on the child tax credit in terms of, killing children? She protects the most vulnerable among us. Who's that?
Notice you guys haven't mentioned Rudy getting disbarred. Is that due to the fact that it's completely immaterial and insufficient as an answer to his crimes and consequences? I wasn't aware of that, but it's also that.
that's funny.
How long after Liz Cheney is replaced by an even worse lunatic till MSNBC gives her an hour-long show?
Oh, God.
I don't think she'll do an hour-long show. I think she will maybe do specials and be a contributor.
Claire McCaskill and Liz Cheney hour.
Oh, my God.
Heidi Heitkamp in there too.
Wait,